Thank you. I have another question. Earlier you made the comment that you weren't going to talk up, the gloriousness of death so much because you don't want everybody jumping off of buildings. I don't personally feel that suicide is a sin, but periodically I do wrestle with, okay, if mom does successfully kill herself, does that mean she's condemned to, what they show in movies and stuff, this life of limbo and eternity?
No, it means she's a deliberate creator more than most. Every death is suicide. Some of you just bring it about in a longer, slower, more painful way.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Every death comes in response to the vibrational countenance. And those exaggerated extreme measures, people make laws about a lot of things. We can tell you exactly when that religious rule about suicide came into being. People saying, you need to behave in this way because it was economically feasible for the whole. And a few of you said, I am independent and I will not bend to your will. And then they said, well, you must bend to our will or there will be this punishment. And many of you were not influenced by that, and many of you were. But as the rules came on stronger, many of you began to conform your behavior, while others would not. Then, as you began observing from your state of logic, you said, I'm keeping all of the rules and not breaking any of the rules, and I'm not being blessed as you promised. And these people over there are breaking all of the rules and not keeping any of the rules, and they seem to be living pretty well. And then they said to you, oh, you cannot tell while you are still living in this physical body. The punishment or the reward comes after the fact. And that worked pretty well for a while, in other words, because what it did was it kept you doing the things that they needed you to do in order to support the things that they selfishly wanted. In other words, anyone that's trying to control anyone else is doing it from their own motivation of selfishness. They're not different from anyone else. And so do not worry about it. The death experience for everyone is one of relief and release. No exception.
Thank you.
We often tease, we say you would not give the death penalty to those you abhor if you knew what the death experience was really like. You'd keep those buggers alive as long as possible. We've enjoyed this interaction immensely. It is delicious to come together with those like you who are coming to know who you are. Be easy about this. You are joy-seeking, freedom-seeking beings to the very core of that which you are. There is so much love here for you. And for now, we are satisfied but incomplete.